Hare Krishna. Those who see in history simply a reflection of their past can't see the trans-historical. History is a permanently disputed territory. Now, what happened in the past, people often dispute based on their conceptions of the present. So, for example, if a war took place between two countries, who was to be blamed? The two countries have significantly different narratives, sometimes entirely different narratives about who was to be blamed. Now, why does this happen? Because people see in the past simply their own reflection. They think I am a good person, they imagine that I am a good person, and they think that okay, in the past I was also a good person, or whoever was there from my country, they were also good people, and somehow those bad people did something like that. So, based on our self-conception, we see a reflection of that in the past. And when we approach history like this, simply a reflection of our past, then we can't learn from it. And most importantly, then we can't see the trans-historical when it manifests in history. For example, the Bhagavad-gita is a historical book in the sense that it was revealed at a particular point in history. But at the same time, its essential message is trans-historical. It transcends its historical setting. In fact, it transcends its geographical setting also, which country it was delivered in, and it is a message for all of humanity for all time. But people with their historical lenses approach the Bhagavad-gita in radically different ways. Say, for example, people who are very, say in India, nationally chauvinistic, thinking that we are great, India is the greatest country in the world. Such people approach the Gita and they say the Gita contains the solution to all problems. Now people, they speak a lot about the Gita, but actually if you ask them, they know very little about the Gita. Except for quoting a few verses here and there. They understand nothing about the philosophical subtleties, the philosophical complexities, the multiple levels of philosophical growth. Nothing they know of the Gita. So for them, a Gita is simply an extension of their national ego. And this is not necessarily bad if they are appreciating the Gita, but it doesn't give them the full benefit of the Gita. So they are not learning from the Gita because they are simply seeing the reflection of their own national ego in the Gita. On the other extreme are people who are enamored by, say, the West, and they have a very deep-rooted inferiority complex and negativity complex about themselves. They say India is so bad, India has a discriminatory caste system, this and that. And then they look at the Gita, they say, oh, the Gita is the book which perpetuated this discriminatory caste system, and therefore we should reject the Gita. Now, there can be many people apart from these two extremes, but the point is, if we look at the past simply in terms of our own reflection, and especially if we look at the trans-historical Gita through our own self-projected conceptions, then we don't learn from the Gita. The Gita is a book which is not historical alone, it is existential. It deals with fundamental questions of existence. Who am I? What is the purpose of life? What is the way to attain happiness and success in life? These are universal questions, and the Gita answers those questions. When we focus on this essential message of the Gita, then we benefit from it. The Gita was spoken 5,000 years ago, but in the Gita itself it is said that the Gita was spoken long before that. In 4.1 it is said, Imam vivasvate yogam Proktavan ahamavayam vivasvan manave praha manurikshvakave bravit. So, Imam vivasvate yogam, I gave this to the sun god. Vivasvan manave praha, gave it to Manu. Manurikshvakave bravit. And then it was given to Ikshvaku, because Sri Krishna is giving a historical lineage. And the point is, the sun is considered to be the source of illumination. And Krishna, the Gita's knowledge illuminated the person who illuminated the source of illumination for everyone. The Gita is co-eternal with creation. It manifests as a manual for existence. And when we approach it transhistorically, then we have benefited from it transcendentally. So rather than seeing in the Gita as a historical book and seeing a reflection of ourselves in the past, we can look at the Bhagavad-gita as an existential mirror, and there we will see who we truly are and what our existence is meant for. By such an approach to studying the Gita, we will find real progress and success and happiness coming in our life through the study of the Gita. Thank you. Hare Krishna.